Hey, thank you for all you guys that have been following me. I'm trying to grow this channel, but I can't really seem to get anybody to watch my videos. And comparing myself to other channels on YouTube, you know, I try to look at what the successful ones are doing, and I don't have a staff. I'm not that skilled, and I'm not that knowledgeable when it comes to video editing. So I am probably putting a subpar product out there, but the goal is to get better. If you have it in your heart to hit the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. And on top of that, if you guys have any comments or suggestions or things that I could do differently, I would really appreciate the help. Because I am trying to do this thing. I've made a ton of content, but so far it hasn't really caught on. On to the video. So anybody that's been following my channel knows that I competed on the 13th, and if you'd watched my previous videos, you would have known that I was attempting to get the national records for the 198 weight class, age 45 to 49, which is considered Masters 2. So let me explain Masters lifters. In the USAPL, the USPA, the different federations, IPF, IPL, you have the junior, which is the youngest age till I believe 21 or 22, and then you have the open division, which is 22 to 34, and then you have submasters, which is 34 to or 35 to 39, and then from there you have masters 40 to 44, masters 2 45 to 49, masters 3 49 to 50. So forth, so on. It goes like 4-year increments, and they have lifter rankings. So I wanted to look up to see, now that I've had a good competition under my belt, well, where do I fall in the rankings? I've broken the top 20 before for my age and weight, so that historically has been the 220 weight class, and that is what I competed at this last competition. So I looked it up. And for the first time in my entire life, I am in the top 5 in the nation for the USPA. Well, the USPA is one federation. How do I stack up against the other federations? If you go to powerliftingwatch.org, you can look up any lifter and compare him to any group. You can compare him as narrow as only masters lifters that weigh 220 specifically from the age of 45 to 49, or you can compare him or her to any masters lifter over the age of 40 for all of them. And what it does is it uses the dot score. Wilks uses a mathematical equation to calculate based on age, weight, and the amount lifted, your relative strength compared to other lifters. So I'm number 4 in the United States right now. Well, where am I in the world? In the IPL, International Powerlifting League. I'm number 6. So where do I stack up for all masters lifters? I almost made the top 40 for the entire world, every lifter over the age of 40. I was number 42. So even though, compared to the open lifters, my numbers aren't that impressive. You know, I squat a little over 500, I deadlift right around 600, and I'm getting close to a 400-pound bench. But since I'm over the age of 40, I get to compete against other over 40 lifters, and based on this, I'm one of the best in the nation right now. And I'm still progressing, so that means I have a legitimate chance. I will consider myself a successful lifter when I can say that I can compare to the open lifters. I compared myself to the other open lifters in my weight class, and in all the nation and all the federations, I am in the 600s. So that's not too bad. You know, I'm not an elite level lifter if you by open standards, but considering that, you know, there's 30,000 lifters in the United States, to say I'm in the top 700 is not terrible. You know, the one thing I both love and hate about YouTube is you get online and you see these incredible genetic outliers, and they're deadlifting 1,000 pounds and they're squatting 1,000 pounds, and you just see like the guys that are the absolute pinnacle of the sport. And it's really easy to, you know, look at your lifts and maybe only squat 405 pounds, maybe only bench 225, maybe only deadlift 500. That's a lot. You know, when I first started competing 10 years ago, if you could deadlift 500 pounds, you had the entire gym's attention. Everybody just stopped and, oh, look at this guy, he's just deadlifted 5 plates. And now, if you're not hitting 600, you're not even in a conversation as a good lifter. And people also don't really take age into consideration. You see these 50-year-old guys. I was watching this other, he was a 52-year-old lifter, and he was benching like 395 pounds at the weight class of 198. And some of the comments I read were like, yeah, he's all right. I mean, he's pretty strong for his age. What, are you kidding me? That is like the top 1% of the top 1% of people on this planet at that man's age that can bench over 300 pounds at the age of 52, under 200 pounds body weight. Are you kidding me? You find me, just go down the street and find me a 50-year-old that can, I'd be shocked if they could bench 225. So, I guess the point I'm trying to make is, for all of us non-superhero lifters out there, you know, give yourself a little more credit. All the guys that I see watching my videos and commenting, I've checked your pages out and I've looked at your videos, and we are, you know, if you just broke us down and compared us to all the men on the planet and our age and weight, we are way past the top 1%. There's just not a lot of people that are doing what we're doing, and it's just too easy to fall through the cracks. And when you start comparing yourself to other lifters on social media, a lot of whom are enhanced, and I don't even want to bring that up because it's very dismissive. Guys that are enhanced still have to put the work and the time in, and also most of those guys would be genetic superstars regardless. But, you know, the point I'm trying to make is, like, you can't compare yourself to someone like Eddie Hall. You know, one of a handful of people on this planet that has deadlifted over 900 pounds. The guy weighed 400 pounds when he did it. You know, he's like one of the world's strongest men in history. And here you are with your little 550 pounds, and it's easy to discredit yourself or get down on yourself, when in fact, what you're doing is beyond impressive. And it's just a testament to the beauty and strength of the human body, and what you can achieve if you have the determination and mindset to put yourself to it. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I've never busted the top 5 before. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I guess I'm going to compete in September. I was going to make this one my last for a while, but since I'm still progressing and I'm making such awesome progress, I figured, you know what, I might as well just keep it rolling. So right now I'm in a strength and conditioning phase, so I'm focusing more on a little more on volume, moderate to heavy weight at a reasonably high volume and intensity. And I'll be doing that for a couple months, and then I'll go right back into another training cycle. And who knows, maybe this time I'll get those records. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to do something to make yourself stronger today.